And it's looking like it's going to go mid lane as well. So we will be getting the tank chase coming through for Bid. He has learned the ways of Flandre, and Flandre has infected the whole league with this busted pick.
Wave wall breaker not exactly timed up as well as he would have wanted to with on. As make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh no, he literally baited them. Ben was walking like he didn't see them and waited for the separation, and Ben gets first blood for BLG. Giga Ben activated.
Assume. Recall together next time that happens.
We'll keep track. That'll be the hard-hitting stats that everybody wants to follow. How many times are they backed together? Oh, Knight a little bit overextended. Now takes that shot too. Does have to burn the ghost just in case.
Yeah, also want to highlight, Knight does have the point in the blue tree where if you pop a summoner spell, you get that extra move speed boost from the looks of things. And also Knight, of course, starting with the Boots of Lucidity that goes on a lower cooldown. That ability haste so important for Vlad, keeping that health bar high with those empowered Qs being more common the more ability haste you get. Again, I think the breakpoint, I don't know for this lane specifically, but for Vlad, it really is like 2 ability haste items, and then once you get 8 north of that, it's really hard to move you from lane. And then the econ that Vlad can get, if he gets ahead, gets rolling, we've seen what Vladimir's can do. See if they can pull this off. This could be a very, very big dive.
Massive wave. That's a huge wave as well. ZDZ, they are circling you like sharks.
Nice
The public execution coming through. He's actually got some decent damage. The parrot shots. Oh, he trades him. Knight healing up almost all of his health from that. And now we see no response in turn, but it is the 1-for-1. Transition their pressure up towards top side here to get that initiated.
And you can just see Knight doesn't really care about the damage
Angel
anymore.
Between Worlds going to be popped. I don't think you have enough health there. On cease and desist goes across. They actually just look for the back line. And now you might be in a little bit of trouble as Assume is coming down. He has a lot of consistent damage, and Wink is going to pick up that one. They will not have way for the grub take. Xiaohao could look at 6 grubs.
Go stack into a side lane. Go play through that Xayah and use that attack speed buff that Xayah gets to just rip through these turrets. It's all about the 4-1 setup now. Pick a side of the map to play through and go play through that side hard, because BLG, it shouldn't be able to cross-map. If they do, then they cross-map slower, right? And at the moment, I don't think they want to take fights. They just want to let Knight get resources. Fighting right now wouldn't be great for BLG. They need Knight to get 2-3 items before they really own the fight for me.
If he connects there, even if he connects there, he probably can't kill him.
That's a bad show. Yeah, it's a bad show, too, because now top. Yep, here we go.
He's in so much trouble. Cease and desist comes down. Hammer slammer. Thank you, Mama. Ben comes up with one.
Yeah, BLG, no public execution for Ambess. Instead, she's the one being taken out under the top lane turret.
Not the Iron Wolf.
Oh, no.
Noxus has failed her.
Yeah, it has. That said, at least first brick goes over to EDG in the mid lane here. Vlad, they cannot move this tank chase. That they can't execute that strategy with the 6 grubs. And also, we haven't seen them try too hard. Like, they're going for these ganks. Just throw 4 people in the lane and try and attack it. Like, that's the way that you want to play with 6 grubs sometimes. We saw it mid as a response to BLG, but we haven't seen EDG use this well.
Yeah.
So it's been a bit of a bummer, frankly.
Look at that ward. That ward is getting so much value right now. Oh my god. Okay, SolarFlare is going to go in. They try to go on Assume. Ben's looking for the backline access right now. It's looking like a tussle instead of the Rift Herald fight. Cease and desist on the Xiaohao. He does have a lot of damage behind him, though, because Angel goes in but gets obliterated. You blink and you miss it. BLG just made tatters out of EDG. That new legacy star's gonna have to take a seat on the back burner here as BLG are rampaging.
This game's over, folks. The scaling is not good here for EDG, and BLG just took over so early in this game. Not a great look for EDG in this one, and BLG just kind of got to, push out their waves. They made a few good plays. I think they did a really good job of setting ZDZ behind.
And it ain't gonna get easier, Covey. But this, again, is an expected outcome if you're looking at just the plain facts, I guess, when you're looking at these 2 teams. And this is 4 new members on EDG. Yes, they all have experience across different places.
With a Vi against an Aurora, like, that makes a lot of sense. And if it's not Fearless, I think we just see that from Knight. But nice to see him lean into, what is somewhat a low-damage team that has to brawl. I do think that Vlad has some value here.
Ben will see Anaconda started up right now by EDG, and we're immediately getting TPs coming in. Everybody's trying to join the party. But that's the problem with that range you were talking about earlier, as Elk is just going forward. Oh my God, against the Zoom, he gets the Feather Storm, and he goes forward for the kill, gets the barrier, but dies instantly to Wink. That was a heck of a play, and that was some confidence there as Way's coming over the other side with the cease and desist. Just targets the first person he sees because they know they can lock them down. There's the keeper's verdict to punt Knight away, but the kill still comes through for the tank chase of Ben.
Unfortunately, his team was focused on the Dragon as Soul was secured.
Just
and
wait it out.
It's going to follow. Yep.
So, you know, he still gets to be...
Make sure the Tides of Blood, the E, are connecting with everyone. So
Just
I do think that the new season chipped into this a little bit, as Knight is pretty much... Yeah.
No. Public execution goes straight out, using the exit strategy. ZDZ going way too ham, but he's still in Bessa. Big true shot barrage comes across, though. BLG, they're streaming forward onto Assume, and he was left out. His entire team abandoned him. And Ben just running down Xiao. It's BLG destroying EDG with every letter of their name. There's the in-between worlds as Angel gets a kill back, but Knight's just chasing him down. And how many times do we have to see this? It's a beautiful flash from Angel, but the pool comes back up, and he's just gonna kill him again.
Oh my goodness, Knight. It was close from Angel on the outplay, but the Vlad, he's hit critical mass, and this game, it's over. We're going to game 3.
Knight's in his bad boy era, man. He's like
in his bag with the Vladimir, man. Oh
Dude,
my
he's
God.
stutter stepping on people. He's emoting people. He's taping into people. Like, this is hilarious to see. This is the era of Knight that I wanted to see, as he gets a quick back with the Atacon reset.
He wanted the base, you know. I don't know if he gave over gold with that, too. I didn't see anything pop up. Might have been
just bought a full item.
Yep, that's a death cap for Vladimir.
He just bought a full item.
Oh, okay. Ben's
Ben.
gonna one-way trip this as well. Yeah.
You see how long it takes them to kill him? Being a kind of leader on this team, and we haven't necessarily seen that. Not a lot of Demacia, but also not here. As Angel does get a really nice little outplay, but unfortunately it's Vladimir, and it doesn't matter.
I think going for that auto was a little bit of a mistake. Maybe the turret takes down Knight. That said, not the case. We've returned alive, and Inhibitor's being hit, and Elk. Oh my God.
Just flashes point blank onto him and kills him outright. Xiao Hao just gets taken out, and it is Knight show all day long. He's under the Nexus, and he's just going. He's still alive? The laser beam did not kill him, but Mbessa will. And BLG will rise to 2-0 in this best of 5. It's the first time we've seen them have a bout in 2025, and it is looking all BLG favor. The narratives of the year are being set up beautifully, and it is the star-studded show of Bilibili Gaming.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.